Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. We got first, this is the Everything Sharp channel. I'm Tim. We didn't get a knife in. Me and the wife took a road trip a couple weekends ago. We stopped at the world's famous Buc-ee's. That's where we picked up the red. I can't remember the name of it, but they had the Cold Steel. I've never had the Cold Steel SR1 Lite with the back triad lock. So we got 8CR 14 MOV stainless blade. We got GrivX handles. We got a pocket belt clip. Ambidextrous for rider hand. The triad lock uses a patent combination feature that responds exceptionally to both positive and negative pressures, creating one of the strongest folding locks available. Weight, we got 6.9 ounces. Blade length, we got 4 inches. Blade thickness, we got 4.8 millimeter. Handle length, we got 5 3/8. Overall length, we got 9 3/8. And this is from Cold Steel. Sorry, my grandbaby's fighting her sleep, guys. And the wife's trying to put her down. You may hear her in the background whining a little bit. She's teething, so having a rough time. So I haven't had any of these Cold Steel Lite knives. This will be the first time putting one in pocket or in hand. In pocket. The unboxing knife is the Tezuo Utility Balisong, which is a really cool knife. Of course, mine, I got some black that's a big knife. Mine ordered some black blades for it. Really cool. Really great action for a utility balisong. Titanium handles. Really easy to change the blade. A screw there and they're out. But it's not about that. It's about this knife right here. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're winding down the work week. Tomorrow we got rain here, so guys won't be working. I still have to do quoting on Fridays. That's my quote day and pick up check day and all that good stuff. So right off the bat, this shape reminds me of, the handle shape reminds me of the 8020 and 8020.5. The way it's cut out here and got the kick out on the bottom. Ergonomically, it's really blocky in the hand. Really blocky. Reverse grip feels good. Front grip feels good. Choked up feels really good. I bet the back of this blade right here, you could use it for a ferrule rod. Let's see, is this on washers or bearings? So you got to really push that lock down to get it to disengage. It's one of the strongest locks. Thumb stud swing out there. Choked up. There's no jimping on the back of the blade. But you've got like a 1/4 inch here, guys, of room to lay your thumb. Feels really nice. Get up behind it. This is going to be a hard... Uh-oh. A little bit of left to right. A tad bit. And it's bigger than a T8. I'm not going to get it out. Not much. Just a little bit there. This is a budget knife. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. It's big though. Super big. Let's see how sharp it comes. Cold Steel's always come super sharp. So far on this best sharpness tester, 165, and I forgot the knife that got it. Anything under 200s, razor sharp, utility razor sharp. So It is pouring the rain outside. I'm sure you can hear it hitting out the back door of my garage. I'm glad it's not snow, because we was off multiple days with that snow. Alright guys, let's see how sharp she came. SR1 Lite, cold steel. 305. 305 is right a bit above high-end cutlery. New and high-end cutlery edges is 305. It's like from 250 to 350. So it come in 305. Seems super sharp back there at the blade. It's shavy sharp, that's for sure. Let's do some size comparisons. It's probably going to be bigger than anything we put on our table except one knife. This is the Cold Steel SR1 Lite. Grivery handles. We don't have liners in there, guy. We just got that back lock. Hardware is T6. I like to see that a T8 is a T6 all the way around, except for that pivot. That pivot's huge. Maybe a T15 or something. Yep, even the pocket clip is T6. It's chunky. It's thick. This is probably not my style of knife. You know, I put it in a bug out bag or something as a hard user. For me, guys, it's not a deal breaker, but it's too thick. This does have a G10 backspacer as well, with a lanyard hole, with a satin, horizontal satin on the flats and a vertical satin on the blade. Sharpening choil and plunge grind. You got a lot of life because it's way back here. It's straight down, no shadow, no nothing. I like the thumb studs a lot on these, the bigger thumb studs. Let's do size comparisons. So we got drop bear, of course it's a smaller knife. The bug out, smaller knife as well, guys. Paramilitary 2, that's a smaller knife as well. Demco 8020, smaller knife as well. And then I got out the limited edition I picked up at Blade Show West, 8010, and it also is a smaller knife, not by much, but it's a smaller knife. So for me on this one, guys, it comes down to this thickness right here. The thickness that I would prefer to carry in my pocket is more like the 8020 or the Kaiser drop bear. That's just about as thick as I like in my pocket. This 8010, no, it's thick, but it's contoured, so it's thicker than the 8010. Yes, this SR1 Lite is super thick. Not a deal breaker for me, but you would know it's in your pocket for sure. It's thick. I would say this is more of a camp knife, a heavy user. I wouldn't say it's a super heavy user because of the grivery scales, but I'd say this is more of a camp knife. You know, like if something happened and we apocalyptic bag, bug out bag would be a good knife for that. Stainless steel blade. It's just not something that, let's see, I got basketball shorts on. Let me just see here. Yeah, it's just too thick this way for me. Some people may like a thicker handle to fill out your palm more, but for me it's just too thick to carry EDC. just not an EDC size knife for me. Like I said, this is more of a camp, maybe emergency police, just not more of an EDC. This is a knife I see clipped on a vest or clipped on a gun belt, something like that, clipped on an EDC bag. Just too thick for me, and that's just my opinion. Some people may like it. Got that drop point blade, so you got a belly for the rock cuts. The tip is higher than the pivot, so your wrist will be up kind of high for your utility cuts. Reverse cut, you're fine. Saber grip is comfortable. Choked up, you got that finger choil right there on top, and you're fine. Behind the edge, it's kind of thin to be a big knife. You can see the bevel there. The bevel's nice and even all the way across. It kind of looks like it's got some light chipping going on there down the bevel. I'd say it's just it's not a smooth, it's a toothy edge, not a smooth edge is what I would call it. It's a real toothy edge. I can see the grind pattern in it, and I'd say it's just a good toothy edge. But that's about it for me on this one, guys. The 8CR 14 MOV, not really a superior steel, budget steel. It's just too blocky for me. It's like a kitchen knife and a folder had a baby. And that's about it, guys. This is a SR1 Lite from Cold Steel, triad back lock, G10 back spacer up to the triad lock. Really like this clip. Clip works, well, kind of good. It's a little bit stiff. She's thick. Grivery scales, T6 hardware, a horizontal satin on the flat, a vertical satin on the primary edge here, the bevel. Cold steel on the back of the blade, Taiwan. And that's about it, guys. That's about all I got on this one. Not my cup of tea, but like I said, that's my opinion. Some people may carry this thing daily and use it EDC. Just not me. It's too big and boxy. Guys, you guys stay safe, stay sharp, stay warm. Cold Steel SR1 Lite, drop point edition, Grivery scales, budget steel, 8CR 14 MOV. Until the next one, stay sharp.